So I thought I'd take a quick look at what's separating the Lions and the Bulls from the Stormers and Sharks at the moment. And this is something you've probably heard a million captains and a million coaches say, and it sounds like one of those cliche rugby tropes, but capitalizing on opportunities. Watching the Sharks game against Benetton, firstly, props to Benetton. I thought they did really well, and their signings over the last few years are finally coming to fruition and starting to play really good rugby. But the Sharks really, really were ineffective against them. Now, an interesting stat from that game, the Sharks got into Benetton's 22-meter area 9 times. And only came away with the points that they did, which equated to just over 1 point per entry, which is really not good for a team that has the star power and the back line and the attacking forwards that the Sharks do. Whereas you look at Benetton, they entered the Sharks 22-meter zone 6 times, and looking at their scoreline, that basically equates to 6.33 points per entry. So Benetton were playing really good rugby. Every time they were getting into the Sharks 22-meter zone, the strike area, they were actually leaving there with points, which looking at these two stats, now, of course, stats don't tell the whole story of a game, but I think you can extrapolate a fair bit from it. And what this really means is the Sharks are not capitalizing on the opportunities. They're just taking 22-meter entries or getting into that strike zone of the opposition way too lightly. And